Welcome to part 2 of our 3-part video series on why your brand should be advertising on TikTok. In our last video, we discussed why you should test TikTok within your paid media mix. And in this video, we're going to further discuss TikTok's impact on the digital landscape. Again, my name is Maureen Keggins, and I am a paid media team lead here at Seer.
And I'm Brittany Sager, and I'm also a paid media team lead here.
And before we get into more deep dives on TikTok, a critical piece I think we've missed so far is what are TikTok's overarching capabilities? And Brittany, how do you feel about TikTok's capabilities?
So TikTok is very similar to other platforms. There's objectives that you can select to help reach users at every stage of their journey, like awareness, consideration, and even lead generation. I also really love the targeting capabilities within the platform, whether it's demographics or lookalikes or interests, and it continues to be developed over time. It's a very robust ads platform that allows for extensive testing, which is very similar to other social platforms. But the big difference between TikTok and others is the creative. Wouldn't you agree, Maureen?
Yeah, TikTok creative, that's the differentiator between other platforms, even other platforms that are heavy video. We tend to find that the best creative for TikTok is creative that appears most native to the platform. Anything highly polished, over informative, tends to have lower performance rates when compared to something that is user generated or UGC style ads. Utilizing built-in filters and really trying to lean into TikTok trends, make your ads feel more native to the platforms. Content creators and their genuine style of creative really resonate home with users on TikTok more than that of a highly put together TikTok ad. And something that's really setting TikTok apart right now is a new capability such as TikTok search ads. And I know we've all probably heard about it and we've seen the headlines, but TikTok search ads is allowing advertisers to expand their advertising beyond the For You page and into user searches. This ad type acts as an extension of your already existing video ads. You don't need to create anything new. You don't need to make any new landing page copy, no more new creative copy, and lets you utilize your targeting that's already set in the platform. And like I teased before, I know we've seen the headlines. We've heard that Gen Z is using TikTok more than Google to find things that they're searching for. The headlines that we've seen, Brittany, I know you've seen them, they can be really scary. Like TikTok is going to destroy Google. And our point of view here at Seer is that TikTok, search platforms like Google, they can all work together in beautiful harmony. You just need to simply understand how each platform works so that you can use it to its full capacity.
And the best way to get that solid understanding is through the use of tools and reporting. So tools like GA4 can be used to understand conversion paths and how each media type impacts each phase of the user journey. And so that's the essential piece here. Without it, you can miss out on instances where seeing an ad can influence another action. So this example of GA4 shows attribution for each conversion path. And it's important to think about performance as it relates to all of your efforts and not just a single platform. We always speak to our clients on the number of touch points it can take users to see your ads and interact with them before they're ready to take an action. So why wouldn't we show it there? So this can really help us see and show the value of our marketing efforts and really how each platform is successful.
And we use this data to dig in for a client who is running on TikTok and also running on social platforms like Facebook and Pinterest, and is running heavy on Google search platforms. And we found that for this client, they spent nearly 16% of their total social budget in top funnel objectives on TikTok. And when we looked back at the conversion data, 14% of its total lead volume could be attributed back to TikTok. We dug in even further using this GA4 data and found that nearly 17% of the attributable TikTok conversions were assisted, meaning that it wasn't a last click, that they interacted with TikTok really early on in their conversion journey. And when we dug in, we thought we might see something similar to platforms like Facebook, but actually we had less than 0.01, the tiniest percentage of total Facebook conversions listed as assisted. So this is telling us that users are using these two different platforms while they're both social platforms in vastly different ways, and we need to execute on them accordingly for optimal success. So like we said in our last video, research has really shown that users are leveraging TikTok to research and learn more about new products or brands and hitting them really early on in their conversion journey.
And this is exactly why data should drive your decision-making process. And you should always use as much data as possible to understand what's working, what doesn't work, and what works best together. And beyond using tools like GA4 to see how performance is influenced by some of your paid media efforts, at Seer, we also have a UVP to better understand the demand for video on search platforms like Google that support expansions into something like a TikTok, which is actually what we're going to cover in our next video in more depth.
And some key takeaways for today. One, TikTok is really similar to other social platforms when it comes to its overarching capabilities, but creative is the differentiator, and user-generated content is king and what you want to be leaning into. But in order for your ads and your great creative to work for you, you have to understand how TikTok can work best with other platforms in your media mix, especially with the emergence of TikTok search ad placements. And like Brittany said, our team here at Seer can not only help you understand why TikTok can be right for your business, but further understand the demand for video first creative, which we'll talk more about in our next video.
So stay tuned for part 3 of our series. In the meantime, check out the description for more resources, subscribe to Seer's channel to receive alerts on new videos, follow us on LinkedIn, linked below, and see you in the next one.